back, true believers, and all you spectacular Spidey fans out there, to another really exciting Spider-Man PS4 related video. Once again, doing another unboxing related video from another merchandise item that relates to the game. And of course, we've already done tons of unboxing videos relating to the PS4 Pro Bundle, the Collector's Edition, the Collector's Box, and even tons of the Funko Pops that come with the game. But there is another item that I ordered weeks ago, and it now finally managed to ship to my house, and that is, of course, the beautiful vinyl record soundtrack collection of Marvel's Spider-Man. Of course, as you see right here, Mondo presents Marvel's Spider-Man, the official soundtrack of the game, composed by the one and only John Paisano. Of course, if you don't know who he is the one who did the music for the Daredevil Netflix series, and of course, Spider-Man PS4. And as you see already, this beautiful artwork by Craig Drake is the artist's name, is astounding. It's wrapped in plastic. You see the reflection on my camera, but that just shows how well packaged it is. That way it doesn't get damaged or anything like that. Of course, right here you see in the bottom left-hand corner, 2 XLP pressed on 180 GM vinyl records, which means they're very well detailed. They're just like an actual vinyl record that you would get like an old school type of, record player, but now for the game. And if you don't know what the discs look like, you're going to be blown away. I've seen images of them already online. They're fantastic. And of course, the art of soundtracks, amazing detail of this cover alone, not even looking at the discs itself, it's fantastic. And again, on the back, it shows this awesome spider symbol, the artwork still on the back itself, and of course the list of all the soundtracks, which you can hopefully see right there. The coolest thing about this is they separate them by disc of characters. So basically, disc 1, side A and side B, and then disc 2, side A and side B, but the discs are differently, centered around different music that partakes in certain sections of the game. The first disc is technically the hero disc, which means it has all the heroic parts of the soundtrack and also lots of, parts of the music that heavily relate to Spider-Man's themes. The second soundtrack is like all the villains, mainly Mr. Negative and the Sinister Six, and again, right here, available also soon from Mondo, is going to be Marvel's Luke Cage Season 2, Marvel's The Defenders. It's also available online right now at mondotees.com and all good record stores. So even if it's not online, you can hopefully find a record store near you, and they may have this. Same thing with here. You can follow Mondo on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, all that good stuff. But you want to see the discs, and so do I. So I have a nail file right here. Don't ask why, but I'm going to use this instead of scissors to actually open this up, because last time I actually didn't show on the video, but I actually did accidentally scratch a little bit of the Collector's Edition box packaging when I used scissors instead of the, something more precise. So a nail file should do the trick. And of course, unboxing this plastic wrap, because I do not want to make any indents or any marks on this beautiful packaging. This is easily one of the most gorgeous looking pieces of artwork I've ever seen for the game. They were giving these flyers out at Comic-Con in San Diego, which I went to, and they had this art just of the cover itself for the soundtrack because of how beautiful it looked. And I got like tons of them. I still need to send them to the other Spidey Squad members, but the art itself is glorious, and that's without the plastic wrap on. This is kind of like a protective, casing that comes with the soundtrack. Again, inside is nothing but it has Mondo Tees, Marvel's Spider-Man original video game soundtrack, music by John Paisano, amazing stuff, and same right here on the side, which looks awesome. And of course, Spider-Man front and center. That is glorious. But the main thing is these discs. I'm moving out the packaging so I don't have it in their way. Oh, you guys. Oh my God. Are you seeing this right now? This is insane. Right when you open it up, the first thing you see is Mr. Negative. This is glorious. That up-close shot of his awesome design and the negative energy coming off of him and the sword and the city in the background too. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my God. That's the first thing you see when you open this thing up. That is incredible. And then there's a little slip underneath here, which I think has the discs for the soundtrack. Let's see. There's one on the right side, nothing in there, and one on the left side. So that's really smart packaging. So on the left, they have the hero disc, which is the first disc, and then the second disc is on the right side with the villainous soundtrack. So that is really smart packaging. And of course, right here is the list of the songs that come in the game. And you, of course, also get all the credits. Not the list of songs, sorry. The list of people who worked on the soundtrack from Sony. people who worked on the game itself from Insomniac, Marvel, Sony, who produced it. Mastered for vinyl by James Plotkin. Layout and production from Mondo, Mo Shakif. Yeah, so a lot of stuff like that. Just credits composed by John Paisano. And I see a lot of people I know on here. Becca McIntosh, Eric Monticelli, Bill Roseman, Tim Tsang, my guys. Oh man, that's awesome. So that's the credits of who made and produced the soundtrack, which is great. But this is the good stuff. In this super sleek packaging too. You slide it in on the left side, this is where the soundtrack went, and then as for the other one, that went on the right side. But let's look at the discs themselves. So again, one soundtrack disc is for the heroic parts of Spider-Man. Oh my god, I don't even want to take this out. This is absolutely glorious. Oh my god. That is amazing. This is literally the coolest thing you could ever make for a video game. I don't know if God of War did this, or Detroit Become Human, or any other of the big PS4 exclusives. This is a must-buy. Look at how amazing that looks. John Paisano, Marvel Spider-Man, music composed by John Paisano, original video game soundtrack. Side A from this disc with the logo of Spider-Man, and then side B is the one with the spider logo. That looks incredible. And I totally understand why. At first I thought they were going to have the entire spider logo cover this whole disc. Now I understand why. It's really smooth, really high quality, very, very pristine. I do not want it to even have, I don't even feel like I should be touching this because of how, this is like a huge collector's item. A vinyl record for a video game soundtrack. Please let me know if they've done that before for any other video game. This is the first time I've ever seen it for any video game, not just for a Spider-Man game, which is definitely a first, but mainly for any video game. This is the first time I've ever seen anything like that. But that was the main heroic side A disc 1 record, which looked beautiful in all red. This one I think is my favorite because look at this. This is glorious. This is amazing. Of course, as you see right there, you can tell it's from the villainous part of the soundtrack because you have the inner demon masks all looking super villainous in their own respective way. You have the Brute right there on the bottom. The kind of standard demon mask right there, and then this is like the lead guy that you fight with the helicopter. This is my favorite mask in the game. It's a tie between these two, is that one and this one. But if I had to choose, I think I would go with this one because this one is like the leader of the demons. Besides Mr. Negative, you always see this guy wearing this mask as the leader of the demon groups. But oh my god, seeing it's like blue and black to represent the negative energy, that looks incredible. Oh my god. I have a record player, actually, but I would just want to frame this because of how beautiful this looks. Again, you see how pristine it is with the quality and the color, mixtures of the blue and the black and the reflectiveness of you can see in the camera in the background. This is glorious. This is way more detailed than I thought it was going to be, and this is easily something that I do not want to tarnish ever. This is like one of the most beautiful looking records I've ever seen for a video game. Oh my god, this is just holding this after seeing all the promotion for it at Comic-Con, and now it's in my hands. Look at that, you guys. This is insane. That is glorious. Wow. And I have the soundtrack downloaded onto my laptop, so I just listen to the music any chance I get when I'm working on videos and stuff. This is the real deal, though. If you truly love game music, video game music, or the soundtrack of any high-quality Spider-Man-like thing, like Danny Elfman's score from the Raimi movies, or even whoever composed the amazing Spider-Man movie soundtracks, like Hans Zimmer. I'm not really a fan of the soundtrack from those movies, though, but this is literally a must-buy. If you're a collector, and if you love Spider-Man PS4 just as much as I do, and the rest of the Spidey Squad, definitely get this. If not for the disc, if you don't even have a vinyl record player to play records on, just get it for the artwork itself. I'm trying to make sure that I don't even, damage these discs. But one more time, 2 really cool protective color slips to make sure the discs are not damaged. But the artwork itself, that is beautiful. Spider-Man in the front, Mr. Negative on the inside. Of course, that's not the main villain of the game, but he is still a pretty darn huge villain within the game in general. And that is absolutely insane. This is one of my favorite collector's items that I've gotten so far. I think this is, in my opinion, better than the collector's edition. I'm sorry, but just seeing these vinyl records and the artwork that it comes with is astounding. So, I know that was a bit longer than usual, but it is just indeed 2 vinyl record discs. How they look, that's how the packaging is on the inside. That's how you see where they go. There's a slip for the first disc and then another slip for the second disc. So, that is how the packaging works, and that is the unboxing video for the Marvel Spider-Man vinyl soundtrack record set collection from John Paisano. The game's soundtrack is amazing. The game itself is amazing. Again, I hope this wins Game of the Year. I really hope it does. And again, if you are a collector of anything like this, definitely go on Mondo to check it out for yourself and buy it for yourself, because this is an amazing collector's item. I gotta frame this right away. I don't even know if I want to touch them again, because I just want to frame them and look at them, because that is absolutely amazing. But anyways, guys, that is gonna do it for this unboxing video. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what your favorite part about this was. Is it the art or the discs? For me, it is the discs. The discs look insane. They look absolutely astounding, and I gotta listen to the soundtrack right now. But anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Stay spectacular, Spidey fans. Peace out.